Hi guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a video on the Traxxas, so I thought I would train outside. So I thought I'd do a quick video and just do a bit of an update type of thing. So it's been a while, and I on the internet the other night and I seen these C-hubs and I thought, what the hell, I'll get some and then just try them out, see what they're like. Obviously more weight the better at the low end, unsprung weight. So yeah, we'll have a look at these, we'll put them on and I'll get the Traxxas up and we'll have a look at, and I'll also leave the link in the description below where I got these from. So, without further ado, we'll bring the Traxxas up, have a look. Now, I don't know whether I've done anything to it since, because it's been a while and I haven't been doing any videos for a while. I've been that busy doing other things. It's one of those things I put on the back burner, but if there's anything there which people see which is new, drop us a comment and I'll maybe talk about it. But I don't think I've done anything new apart from move a few things around. So what we'll do is we'll pop the body off. What I am thinking about doing in the future is painting this black, sanding it all down, painting it black. I would really like to put an open cockpit in where you can clear glass and interior. I just haven't got around to it yet and I haven't decided where to get the internals. I have been looking for 3D printed ones. I haven't found any yet, but maybe I'll do that in the future. So let's pop the body off. I've even got the light kit to do yet. I haven't even done that. Nothing on there. It's all the same as it was before. So I'll just pop this out the road. Okay, we'll take this battery out because I've just been having a run with it. Take that out the road. If anyone's interested, that's the battery I use, which is a Fluorion 5000 mAh, 11.1 volt. I've had this for a while now, maybe done 25 runs with it. It seems to be quite good and they're not that expensive. 175 amp and it's a 35C battery. So, oh yeah, I've actually done a few things I remember now. So since last time I've put one of these brass servos on, if you can see that. I don't know whether the camera picks that up. That one and that one. I haven't fitted in properly yet because the servo's still there. The servo's got to be moved down, so it's going to go forward and down, which is going to add to the weight. And obviously this is sprung weight, which is not brilliant, but it's better than nothing, so I'll put that on. And like I say, I've only got one screw in, so I was just testing it, so I need to do that properly. Everything else, I think I've changed the shock oil a couple of times, a few times, just to get the way I wanted it, just so it sags properly. And I think that's it. I don't think I've done anything else to the thing. Got the lighting to do, I've done nothing underneath. I would like to get some metal drive shafts and maybe covers, these covers here for the diffs, but I haven't done anything. So this is what we're going to change today. We're going to, one camera might see but the other camera might not, so you'll have to bounce between two of them, these C-hubs there. So what we're going to do is we'll open them up, have a look, take these off. I'll speed this up because you don't want to watch me just taking that off. I mean, to take it off, there's like, I think you've got to disconnect this the steering rack, maybe the servo, and looking at it, the wheels, I don't know really, but we'll see. So I'm gonna pause the video for a second and then I'll get everything ready and we'll get moving. In fact, I'll just leave that and we just cut it as it is. Okay. Wheels are fast. Take these wheels off. Pop these wheels off. One. Got a couple of scratches on the frame there, which, you know, were rocks, but that's to be expected. In fact, we put these wheels there. Okay. Don't need that one no more. Okay. So it looks like we need to take these off. That should just come out like that. That should just come out, I think. I don't know if the drive shafts come out, I'm not sure. Okay, so there's some little bushings in there. See the little bushings? Tiny little bushings in there. Can you see that? Come on. Little bushing. Fortunately it comes with the brass ones. Brass bushings. Yep. So we'll keep that safe down there. Take one side off first. Same size screws top and bottom. There's the little bushings. I'll check for any wear on them. I don't think there will be, I haven't done enough. And they are greased up, or they've got oil on them. So these drive shafts should just come out. I'm not sure where. Don't think that comes out there, so I'll have to. I'm not sure how the drive shafts connect in on the other end, whether it's open gear or it's. Oh, it comes out like that, just on a T. So it comes out with just a T piece there, and clean all that up. That's nice. Trusty old toilet paper, and give that a clean while it's off. I think later on I'm slowly upgrading it. I'll probably change all these plastic parts out, but they are pretty stout. Having some plastic parts is not bad. Takes a lot of shock out. So there's that part. See, it's geared down, it's nice and smooth. Universal joint at the end. So this part here, there's just three screws. I'll show you on that. Just 3 little screws. I'll take them out. I haven't got much space on here, so I thought they were flatheads. Sorry, looks like the Allen keys. Okay, so I might get away with the same. Yep, same one. Just going to get myself a stand. At this stage, I think it's best to stand it. I'll rest it on a stand. That's better. Very fine screws these. So try to keep any muck from getting into the into the portal, into where the diff box is, where it goes. Okay. Last one, guys. Just gonna pop this off. I'm just gonna check the video, see if I can see that okay. Yeah, looks alright. Not brilliant, but I'll have to do. While I'm doing this, I'd just like to say thanks to all my subscribers. It's been really good. And I do appreciate everyone who subscribes and gives us a like or comments. I'm not making any money out of these videos because I'm not monetized yet, since YouTube is going down that route. So there's a plastic one. So now we need to get these, some scissors to cut it open. And I'll cut. Don't want it. I'll take both out. Both she's the left and the right. Machining looks pretty nice. They're all done on CNC machines. Dead quick and knock these things out. And I'll leave how much I paid for them and where I bought them in the description below, if anybody's interested. It's mainly for looks. They don't feel that heavy, to be honest. I'm not going to weigh them because I can't find my scales. But they're not very much. Probably, I don't know. It's because mainly they all hollowed out. As you can see, nice work. Nice machining. They weren't very expensive either. So it looks like that one. Don't think there's any differences in either side, to be honest. I think they're both the same. I think they're both either side fits. There's no left and right. I thought there was. Well, there might be, but I can't see anything, so I'll have to put it on and just. Both look exactly the same. Yeah, there's no difference. So we put one on first. See if it fits on. This one feels a bit tight. Oh dear. That's not going on. I wonder whether there is a left and right. Yeah, that one's gone on. There's a slight angle running down on one side, so that must be what it is. Now that's actually got left wrote on it, but this one hasn't got anything wrote on it. It would have been nice to have a little stamp on it. But we'll get the other side. Okay, so the bushings. I'm thinking. So you've got these. You've got the little brushes going. Now they're steel bushings. If they're the right size, I'd prefer to use steel against brass rather than brass against brass, because two soft metals against each other is not good. Anyone knows that. Now if they're the right size and they're not going to be slack, I'm going to use the steel bushings for that. So we'll leave them there. We'll put the other side on. I'll put the screws on first, that's a good idea, before I forget, because I will forget. Okay. Again, I wouldn't over tighten these. These are very fine threads because they're taking a lot of torque. You don't want to be putting too much on the plastic. Hopefully you can see this, guys. I've got two cameras, one's running from the back and one's, but it's the best I can do in a small area I've got. It's the only good light I've got here. So what plans have we got for the TRX-4 then? I've got to do the lighting system. Still, I've had it for about a year and I haven't done it. Just that when you move on to other things, I just forget, and I've got so many things to do. I'm off work at the minute. Today I'm off work, so I thought I'd do this. It's chucking it down outside, torrential rain, so I thought I'd do this. And I'm on my own, everyone else is out, so I thought I'd do this. Apart from the dogs, I've got 3 dogs downstairs, 3 Jack Russells. Okay, wife's a veterinary nurse, so she's at work. Right, so that's that side done. Let's spin it around. There you go. Okay, I know it's not brilliant for the camera, but just check, see if you can see that okay. Okay, so we're gonna take this side off. So I need it's getting quite heavy now, this thing. I must admit it looks pretty cool with all the brass bits on. It's like one of those things, once you start, the money you put into these things is just, I mean, it's not worth it, to be honest. But it does look pretty cool. I do like it. And if it gives you pleasure, it can't be wrong. Spend more on this than I do on my real car. Just easy if it was as easy to work on a real car than this. I hate working on cars. Okay, I've got to take this linkage off. It's not bad being able to take the bits because it means that you can give things a cleaner look at. I mean, I don't run this thing through water. Maybe because I'm lazy and I don't want to clean it. If you run it through water, you're going to have to clean it. I mean, at least all these shafts would be rusty now. If I run this through water and I didn't clean it and degrease it and oil it, just get some more rags, it would it'd be rusted up. So I'm just it's all your bearings as well. I mean, poor bearings running through water. I've got seals on, but it's going to get in there. Water's going to get in, and that's fine if you want to. Sounds nice. If you want to do that, but I don't. I prefer to keep things clean. It's like running on the beach, isn't it? I used to do a bit of motocrossing when we were allowed to drive on the beach. We're not now. Everything's been banned. Drones are banned. Walking dogs are banned, breathing's banned. You can't really do anything these days in this country. Yeah, you're banned a bit. Okay, so they're tight. Just by hand, we're going to plastic. See the free play there? So the free play is all on this servo motor. I don't like that. I don't see why there should be any free play. I like a little tiny bit. But that's it, guys. Let's have a look. Let's just make a bit of space. Put this silicone back in the pot, and then we'll stick the wheels on. Have a little look. I'll just move these bushings. In fact, I'll leave them there, can I? So let's put that on the floor, just so you can see it. We'll turn it over. Hopefully you can get that on both cameras. Yeah, looks pretty sweet. Looks nice easy fit. There's a bit of a bear there, I'm going to have to take that off. It doesn't matter, but it's a little, it just needs deburring, just on this edge here. It's a little bit sharp, and if you really went maybe on your carpet or something, it might so you want to make sure of that. But if it's just outside, it doesn't really make any difference. So that's it, it's all in place. It's going to add to that weight. I'll pop a wheel on. That's that one. Nut spinner. Trying to do this without. That's it. Dun, 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 dun. Must admit I do like this car. I would like to put more metal parts on it. It's just that they're quite expensive, aren't they? And well, they're not. Really, they're not. For what they are, for what you're getting, they're not. But it just add up. It does add up. There you go. That's all in place. Let's move these out of the road. Turn that back around. That's it. Job done. Servo. There you go. Sweet. Hope you can see that okay on both cameras. I'll zoom in for the phone. And then for that camera. Turn it over. Can't see from this angle anyway, but it's time to add the weight now. One day I will get the scales out to see what it weighs, but there's plenty of videos of people weighed everything. So the next thing, there's the plastic ones. The next thing is going to be moving this servo out about, I don't know, I've got my tape with me, I'll just try to measure this. It's going to be moved out about centre to centre about 55 millimeters. So it's going to shift the centre of gravity, which is on the left hand side of the wheel nut. So the wheel nut is there. So the centre of gravity is about here of that. So it's going to shift it to the right of it. It's going to add even more weight, and it's also dropping it down a little bit, so it's lowering the centre of gravity of that. Whether it's going to affect the steering angle, because that's going to be about, that's going to be this, the rake on this shaft's going to be further out, so I don't know how that's going to work. And that's why I've left it. I don't really trust it yet, whether it's going to work or not. But that's what I'm going to do next time. I'll do a video of that, separate video. But guys, hope you liked this video. Hopefully it wasn't too long for you. And just to prove I haven't got rid of the Traxxas, some people said have I sold it. I haven't. I don't think I would sell it. Don't really need to. I've still got the 3D printed trailer to do a video of. It's finished, it is not painted. But that's worked out pretty good, and I might get some metal parts for these, and I would like to get the full works, but it does become expensive. Okay guys, hope you like this video. If you did, thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because it does really help me out. And if you've got any comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.